Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Weather Forecast Center. This is John here to give you the latest on current conditions. Excuse me. Give you current conditions out there for today and the next several days. Um, what you see here is what is now been called Hurricane Ernesto. Um, is north of Puerto Rico, heading to the northwest at 16 miles an hour. Um, this was as the 11 o'clock advisory. Um, Puerto Rico's been getting hammered with the southern rain bands. There's been flooding um, almost throughout the whole entire island. Um, if you're in Puerto Rico, be wary of the high water, mudslides, all those things that comes with the heavy rain events down there. Um, have not heard of any injuries or deaths, but hope you guys down there in Puerto Rico stay safe as this is continuing to strengthen as it starts to head to the north and west away from the islands. Uh, this is the forecast cone. So as of the 2 o'clock advisory, its maximum sustained winds are at 75 miles an hour. Movement is northwest at 16 miles an hour. This orange area here is the tropical storm force winds that is primarily to the mostly on the east side of the storm. The west side has been encountered. The northwest side specifically has been undergoing a little bit of wind shear, but that should start to lessen as this continues to move towards the northwest and then eventually towards the northeast. Um, Bermuda, which is right here, you're next in line, so you should be making preparations right now. Either one, get off the island, or two, find these sturdy shelters to ride this out in. This will be a powerful hurricane as it approaches you and passes by you to the west. So Bermuda will be on the east stronger side of the storm as of this forecast cone. Um, we'll go to this. This is basically a blend of all models, um, which has a consistent track up to this point, and then when it gets up here, it may either go west or east of Bermuda, and then when we get further up closer to Canada, it could clip the southeastern part of Newfoundland. Um, I'll show you the intensity forecast. Um, a lot of miles take this to a category 2 hurricane. A couple of them get to category 3. Um, it's forecast to be a category 3 for a time, but it's primarily going to be a category 2 storm for most of its journey. Um, So I'll go back to this. So further down the line, once it passes Bermuda, Atlantic Canada, you're gonna be next in line. Um, I will dive into specifics after it passes through Bermuda. Right now, there is flooding rains going on in Puerto Rico. So I hope everybody in Puerto Rico um, is in finds higher ground. Do not drive flooded roadways, and be wary of mudslides and the like. So that is the situation with Ernesto. I gotta change a few things. So these are the flash flood warnings here for Puerto Rico, which covers about one half of the island. It does include, it does not include San Juan, but the highway that runs along here, runs along most of this is Highway 2. Certain sections of Highway 2 are flooded. So do not drive into flooded roads. This cross to the Virgin Islands here, Anguilla, Saint Martin, um, Saint Kitts, this area here. So we're praying for y'all that no fatalities out of that. So that is the current conditions with Ernesto. Coming back to the lower 48, this cold front has sagged all the way down into northern Florida with cool, drier air plunging southward into the Carolinas. Dew points are in the 60s in South Carolina, 50s in North Carolina. So that's a pleasant change from the muggies that we are used to having this time of year in the Carolinas. Let me switch to this. Okay, so as I'm recording this right now, there we go. We have some showers and thunderstorms here in upstate New York, which has caused a severe thunderstorm warning for one of those storms. These storms are heading south. Scattered showers and thunderstorms in Florida. And then we have this batch of rain that went through St. Louis and northern portions of Missouri earlier today. And we have this batch of showers in Iowa. And then we have this batch of rain and showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two in North Dakota. I believe this is day one. Let me check. Yes, it is. So, for today's risk of severe weather, from Idaho to western Illinois, with a slight risk here in Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and Nebraska. There's slight risk 2 out of 5, and that is driven off of the tornado threat has diminished to from earlier reports. Wind has um, is not an issue. And neither is hail. So how in the world? Oh, because it's loading. Okay, well that's okay. So basically, there's a 2% risk of tornadoes here in Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. There's also a 15% chance of wind here in the same regions, 5% everywhere else in the marginal region, and a 15% chance of hail and in the same in the slight risk and 5% in the marginal risk. That's all you need to know. Because my computer is still running and don't know why. So we will go to model guidance, take you into early next week. Uh-oh, I see why. Give me a second here. Apparently, while I was doing this, my internet clicked off. Um, so let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. So now we go to day 1. So there is now a 5% risk of tornadoes now in Omaha, Nebraska, into far southwestern Iowa, far northwestern Missouri, and far northeastern Kansas, with a 2% risk surrounding that. So that is new. Um, so wind, 15% chance of winds exceeding 60 miles an hour in the slight risk, 5% everywhere else. And hail, there is, wow, okay. So hail, there is a 15% chance of hail in the um, slight risk area, 5% from North Dakota down to the Texas Panhandle over to um, eastern Iowa and Missouri, with a hatched area now where hail could exceed 2 inches in diameter, primarily in the slight risk area. As we go into tomorrow, there is a slight risk of slight risk 2 out of 5 for Illinois, far western Indiana, most of Missouri, far eastern Kansas. And what are the hazards for tomorrow? There is a 2% chance of a tornado in the slight risk area. Wind, 15% chance in the slight risk area, 5% surrounding that, going from most of Oklahoma all the way to southwestern Michigan. And 15% chance of hail in the slight risk area and 5% surrounding that. So going into Saturday, or Friday, I should say, there is just a marginal risk of severe weather from for most of Michigan, lower Michigan, down into the mid South. Now, we will go over model guidance. Um, just bear with me a second. I gotta get what I want to GFS. So we're looking at the winds for wind patterns. So here is your focal point of showers and thunderstorms today. We have another piece of energy that's waiting to come into California. And then this trough here in the east, which has dived further south than what this has registered. And then um, areas with the flow, weakness in the flow, promoting showers and thunderstorms. Um, actually, that was from 11 o'clock. We're past that, so I'll do five. We'll start at 5 o'clock instead. So I'll start this again. So we have peace energy coming into California here, and then this will be the focal point of showers and severe thunderstorms for this afternoon into this evening. And this is your trough here, heading to the south, with with a trailing piece of energy behind it. So North Carolina could see some showers and thunderstorms. This down here is Ernesto. Down here is Ernesto. So tomorrow, come on. Close. There we go. So for tomorrow, the trough's starting to lift out a little bit. Showers and thunderstorms in the ripples in the flow with the stronger winds. And this is Ernesto heading north with a ridge down here in the south and a cold front that's coming into the northwest. So we go into Friday. this will be the risk for Friday with this batch, and then we got this piece of energy coming around the flow, so that will promote showers and thunderstorms all in all around this flow, basically going around. Here's Ernesto approaching Bermuda, and your ridge down here in the south, and your cold fronts out here into the northwest. As we go into Saturday, another trough starts to dig um, into the Great Lakes and Northeast. Showers and thunderstorms inside the flow, and then we have this flow coming in from California with a cold front, so that'll promote showers and thunderstorms here. And any of these ripples in the flow, that'll promote showers and thunderstorms. But primary threat will be in the uh, Midwest. So we go into Sunday. The trough really digs down now. Now it digs down something like this. So this part of the flow would cause showers and thunderstorms here from the mid-south back up into Iowa, into Nebraska. While we got this piece causing showers, possibly a rumble of thunder or two out in the northwest. And then here's Ernesto moving to the north and east of Bermuda at this time. So as we go into Monday, this big trough continues to bring comfortable conditions to the east, basically the eastern side of the United States. We'll have showers and thunderstorms possibly in along this flow, and then showers and thunderstorms here in the northwest with another front coming into the Pac Northwest. So we go into Tuesday. The trough is exiting to the east, but still influenced to the south here. Could cause some showers and thunderstorms here in the mid-south, Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana, Arkansas. And we continue with the showers and thunderstorms here in the northwest and here in the high plains with energy and piece of the energy rotating through. So we go into next Tuesday. The trough exits but still influenced down here into the south and southeast. The next front that comes into the northwest will promote showers and thunderstorms in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, and also here in the northern Great Plains, also here in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and your daily showers and thunderstorms always in Florida. And we'll go to next Wednesday. So for next Wednesday, could be something off the coast here. We will keep an eye on that. That's a week away. We're not going to speak about that. But that could promote showers, thunderstorms for the Carolinas. Here in the northern plains, showers and thunderstorms. And also here in the northwest, showers and thunderstorms. Could also have some showers and thunderstorms here in Texas, here in Nevada, Southern California, and Arizona, also into Utah and Wyoming. So that is the latest conditions and an update on what is now Hurricane Ernesto. I hope everyone has a great Wednesday out there, and I will talk to you again soon.